In 2026, the world moves faster than ever. Our screens are filled with fleeting trends, a constant stream of information that demands our attention, only to be forgotten moments later. Yet, amidst this digital noise, something ancient continues to whisper. Cambodia's oldest stories remain unheard. They don't compete for attention. They simply wait. For centuries, these tales were carried on the breath of storytellers, passed from one generation to the next, under the shade of a banyan tree, or in the quiet of a starlit night. Today, they find new life, moving from voice to voice, and now, from screen to screen. But why, in our hypermodern world, do these ancient narratives still hold such power? It's because these stories are more than just myths and legends. They are the very threads from which Cambodian identity is woven. They live in the stone carvings of Angkor Wat, echo through the halls of ancient temples, and flow with the waters of the Mekong River. Each tale of a mythical Naga serpent or a clever rabbit named Judgehair is a map to the cultural soul of the nation. These are not just stories about gods and ghosts. They are stories about us. They explain why we respect our elders, why we seek harmony with the land, and why we believe in the quiet justice of karma. They are narrative foundations, connecting every Cambodian to a shared past and a collective understanding of the world. In an age where identities can feel fragmented, these stories offer a powerful sense of belonging. They remind us that our roots run deep, anchored in a history that has weathered storms far greater than a busy newsfeed. The lessons embedded in these folk tales are timeless. They speak of core human values that resonate as strongly today as they did 1,000 years ago. We hear warnings against the destructive nature of greed, the folly of pride, and the consequences of abusing power. We learn about the importance of compassion, the strength found in community, and the virtue of humility. Think of the story of Vorvang, a tale of two princely brothers whose journey is a testament to perseverance and righteousness in the face of betrayal. Their struggles and triumphs teach us that character, not circumstance, defines our destiny. In a world that often rewards instant gratification and superficial success, these stories offer a different perspective. They advocate for a slower, more deliberate way of living, one that values integrity, kindness, and a deep respect for the natural and spiritual worlds. These moral guideposts remain incredibly relevant, helping us navigate the complexities of modern life with wisdom inherited from our ancestors. Perhaps the most fascinating part of this enduring legacy is how these ancient stories are adapting to the digital age. Far from being lost to time, they are being reimagined and retold by a new generation of creators. The oral tradition of the past has found a new home on social media. Short videos on TikTok, beautifully rendered animations on YouTube, and immersive podcasts are becoming the new village squares where these tales are shared. Young Cambodians are using modern tools to breathe new life into classic narratives, ensuring they reach audiences who might never have heard them otherwise. A story that was once spoken is now animated, scored with modern music, and shared with a global audience in seconds. This isn't a departure from tradition. It's a continuation of it. Social media has, in a way, become a modern form of oral storytelling, a digital campfire around which a new generation gathers to listen, share, and connect. These young creators are not just preserving their heritage, they're actively shaping it, proving that tradition can be both ancient and incredibly alive. In 2026, many of us feel a sense of digital overload. We scroll through endless content that is often shallow, designed to be consumed and discarded. In this environment, we begin to crave something more, something with depth and meaning. This is where traditional Cambodian stories find a new, eager audience. They offer a sanctuary from the relentless pace of modern life, a moment of calm and profound reflection. Listening to a story that has been told for centuries connects us to something larger than ourselves. It provides a sense of continuity in an era of rapid, often disorienting, global shantae. In a world that feels increasingly disconnected, these tales of origin, morality, and identity act as an anchor. They satisfy a deep human need to understand where we come from, who we are, and how to live a life of balance. They're a reminder that some truths are universal, and that the wisdom of the past can be a powerful guide for the future. Ultimately, these stories survive because they are living heritage. A tradition doesn't stay alive by being perfectly preserved in a museum, untouched and unchanged. It survives through retelling. It thrives when each new generation takes the story, reshapes it in their own image, and passes it on, infusing it with their own hopes, fears, and understanding of the world. The soul of the story remains, but its form evolves. This is how cultural memory is carried forward, not as a static relic, but as a dynamic, flowing river of narrative. Every retelling is not a return to the past, but a step forward, guided by memory. The unhurried tales of Cambodia continue to speak softly, but their message of identity, balance, and meaning has never been louder. They teach us that the best way to honor our past is to carry its stories with us, allowing them to light our way into the future. Thank you for watching. If you found meaning in these stories, please like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into our world's living heritage.